You went down there and came back with their tags. Damn, didn't think anyone would ever bring those back up. Lads must be resting a bit easier now, or so I'd like to think. They deserve better than to be left in that pit. You did right by them, stranger. Hell, you did right by me too. So, let's drink to that. Why the hell would I do that? You can't celebrate with seawater and fish, you... suit yourself. Bottoms up.
Behold, the garden suffers. No point in pursuing further.
you're finally here, but our crows are not. I don't know what could have gone wrong. Maybe I misheard. Maybe I mixed up the names of the villagers. Oh no. They're here, aren't they? You won't get me. Over my dead body.
That can be arranged. However, it just so happens you're too valuable for us to simply kill you.
I'm not going with you. You won't take me alive.
Calm yourself, Vidar. You know exactly what you did, and why you'll cooperate with us willingly. Well done, Hatchling, for bringing Vidar to us. Your efforts will not go unnoticed. Oh? Perhaps you'd like to learn just who you're risking your neck for. Vidar probably spun you some tale of being a harmless Pict, a scholar of the weirdness, captured by cruel bandits? So Vidar's a scourge to his own people. He's been hunting his own kin for years. He's the one driving the Picts from the region. If you support him and let him go, you may as well start hunting them yourself. The two of you can enjoy your genocidal romance together. And meanwhile, Avalon will lose the only force capable of fighting the horrors of the weirdness. Frankly, it's quite reckless. Oh, nothing terrible. Since he's been thinning out his own tribe, those best versed in the weirdness, we'll use him as a bargaining chip. We'll hand him over to his kin and let them decide his fate. In return, we hope to gain a scholar of the weirdness willing to work with us of his own free will. It's not a bad solution. Believe me, we don't have to be enemies.
The only ones I killed are children of Morrigan. Yes, some of them were Picts. But once you swear yourself to that wretched order, you stop being human. That's why they lured me here, don't you see? I've slain those who murdered my kin, not the other way around.
Ah, so this is the bedtime story you tell yourself so you can... I only kill the wicked. I only hunt the guilty. Sure, sure. Tell me, Vidar, when did you start deciding who still counts as human? That sounds worse than anything the children of Morrigan ever did. A pity. Then let's see if the strength in your arms matches the sharpness of your mind.
We did well. Good to see you didn't fall for that snake's lies. Have you ever heard of whispers of shadow governments, of secret orders pulling strings? There's more truth to those than most would care to admit. They don't rule openly, no. They place their people in key positions, courts, military outposts, anywhere decisions are made, not as commanders, but as the ones whispering in their ears. The trusted right hand. They scheme, they influence, they guide the hand of power. And so there is. I was one of those they manipulated. And I was the head of the Hoyt family, one of the most respected. One day, we took in a girl from another tribe. She seemed innocent. She twisted my mind, drove me to the brink of madness. My house fell. By the time I learned she was a crow, sent to bring ruin to my family. That's why I know what they are, and why they must be stopped. No one should suffer. I've made it my life's work to root them out. You've seen what they're capable. That's why I ask, will you stand with, or at the very least, will you stay out of my way? A wise choice. I have a lead on another crow spawn. Take him down. In the meantime, I'll keep hunting. Their reach is further than we can see, but mark my words, we'll look for Rolf, a keeper of the South. Paranoid, erratic, always seeing plots where there are none. I overheard something. Whispers that his brother once served as a fledgling among the... That alone would make him a target, and knowing them... The children don't leave loose ends, and if they've turned him, a keeper swayed by the children of Morrigan is a danger for both. He wouldn't just be a traitor, looks unassuming, but don't be fooled. And make sure no one sees you taking him out. No good hunt.
do we? Funny. I was just thinking how people keep showing up uninvited, watching, asking questions. Or maybe that's just a coincidence, right? What, are you here to diagnose me now? Maybe I just don't like people sneaking up on me. I know I'm always being watched. I know there are forces in Avalon, unseen, waiting for the right moment. The fools don't see it, but I always have. And now, they're closer than you think. Wait, what? Who told you that? Even if they did approach me, it's none of your business. I can take care of myself, thank you very much. They tried. Maybe they're still trying. But yes, you're right. The children of Morrigan did approach me. And that got me thinking. I've always known we weren't the ones pulling the strings. I used to fear that. People called me paranoid. But now, knowing they exist. The jokes and the doubters. I was right all along. We are ruled from the shadows. So the only logical thing to do is join them. And since I just confided in you, you do realize I can't just let you leave, right?
Then it's done. I'd say we made the right choice getting rid of him. If he was innocent, the world lost a paranoid fool. If he wasn't, then you severed one of the children's threads before they could weave it into something worse. Right call or not, it was a necessary one. Not that I know of, but I wouldn't be surprised if one day we hear of another. Crows are like weird beasts. You've got a taste for it now, haven't you? As it happens, I've gathered some intel on a wannabe crow not far from here. A certain band of outlaws has an ambitious leader. The children of Morrigan are watching him, waiting for the right moment to make him a fledgling. If he rises, he'll be their weapon. So, we take him out before he earns his place. But this time, you won't be facing one man. You'll be facing all of them. There's an old Camelosian watchtower, abandoned long ago. They've made it their den. I'll mark it on your map. Take them out before their leader earns his place. Once he's a fledgling, it'll be too late.
this changes anything. The children will still rise.
We'll make short work of you.
I'll see you again in the darkness when your time runs out. Good hit, but not enough. I'll see you again in the darkness when your time runs out. I'll see you again in the darkness when your time runs out. I'll see you again in the darkness when your time runs out.
Another blade snapped before it could be sharpened. Very good. The children of Morrigan lost a pawn today, and with him, a dozen more who would have spilled blood in their name. You've done Avalon a great... Quanart. There's a prison guard there named Flown. He wears the colors of the city guard, keeps his head down, does... That's what they want you to think. It's not uncommon for a crow to hide in plain sight. A quiet hand, pulling strings when no one's... I need you to find out if he's one of them. If he is... No, he won't. But the children of Morrigan have their ways. Quiet way. Listen carefully. They have a saying. May Morrigan's wings shield you from enemy eyes. It's not something outsiders would know. Say it to him. If he's one of them, you'll see it in his face. Just as it should be. Go to Connaught. Find Flan. Don't after it's...
quiet.